Welcome in, my amazing Tauruses, to a general weekly reading for you. I hope all is well in your world. A few things before we jump into the tarot cards. As you can see, we are outside in a park, so there's bound to be at least some background noise, so I do apologize in advance in regards to that. But do again, remember this is general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind, and show your love and support, of course, by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. And as well, I do want to thank whoever's been donating to the channel. It is very much appreciated. But we have three cards pre-pulled: the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Hermit card. I'm getting a very peaceful, hard-working vibe about you throughout the week, but it doesn't feel like you're going to force it, okay? I'm getting that. I mean, naturally as a Taurus, at least for the most part, that comes through, with your energy. But I do get a vibe of you, say, in that work situation, maybe in that living situation, when you're out and about. It's you doing things very effectively and staying in your own lane, steering clear of what you intuitively have learned and maybe are more so learning or is being confirmed throughout the week is not yours to be associated with, okay? Because it does feel like there's at least some energy, some people throughout your week that don't have desirable energy. Maybe one would label them as toxic. But I feel like you are speaking things into existence throughout the week in a very peaceful manner. So that obviously reminds you to tread carefully when it comes to the utilization of your voice and, your manifestation skill sets all the meanwhile. But it feels like, say, you need more money or a new opportunity. You speak it, you believe it, and it comes to be. It's this vibe of you needing to believe in the powers that lie within you as they grow and change throughout this specific week period. I want you to look up the spiritual meaning of the color purple. I know for me, I automatically get spirituality and royalty, okay, that vibe. Those two words pop up for me when it comes to purple. Anyways, as well, I want to say the color blue and green. There's a grounded way about you once again that is desirable. It's assisting you. You are changing, Taurus, all right? And the week highlights that. I wouldn't be surprised if some of which are going through a continuation of a spiritual increase, development, evolution, if you will. Or this could be sparking for the first time for you throughout this week. But very much I can relate to that, where I have been going through a spiritual increase, and this can feel all kinds of different ways, right? Empowering, enlightening, comforting, off as well at certain points. I wouldn't be surprised if you are reminded left and right throughout the week in different ways, okay, through feathers, other symbolism, a spirit directly speaking to you, maybe through somebody else. You are protected, my friend, okay? And there's a way about how, in your own individual way throughout the week, how you protect something of importance for you. I know for me, it's going to be this channel. And so I feel like this is going to maybe highlight how much you're changing on an internal level, if I could spit it out. They're also saying any little bit of stumbling along the week, play with it, roll with it, okay? Utilize it to your advantage if you can, or just, I would say, laugh it off, or just move right along. But the Ace of Swords and the King of Cups at the split deck, it's a week where you are feeling very mentally aware, okay? Your observation skills are like on fire, okay? Being utilized left and right. I wouldn't be surprised if you're gaining a lot of spiritual downloads throughout the week, and it's up to you to trust your growing, strong Taurus intuition in regards to what needs to be trusted, written down maybe, or put in your phone, and what needs to be discarded, all right? Because not every spirit, just like not every soul in your waking life, is going to be trustworthy, all right, or there to assist. But where you impress, you freaking impress, my friend. I don't know why I'm getting that. It feels very much connected to a skill set or two, and you doing something repetitively, all right, over time, just in general, even throughout the week. And this is helping other people trust you, is what I'm getting. But more so, it's helping you master whatever that ends up being, okay? I'm also getting the vibe of you being pushed by spirit throughout the week to, at different points, master yourself. Does that make sense? Because as you change and grow, the week highlights the fact that you need to adjust, tweak, and adapt in order to master yourself. I hope that makes sense. To live your best life, to see things work out more in your favor. You're also being reminded, just because you're changing doesn't mean you lack the obvious knowledge about yourself, the kind of the vibe of you knowing yourself best. I know that was a very wordy way of putting it, but remember, you know yourself best at this point and in general. So let's put that to use. You may be viewed at as a guidebook. Okay, you might also find one, if not a couple different versions of a guidebook throughout the week is being pushed to the forefront of your awareness. Interesting. But I do sense that being drawn to this reading, regardless of whether you are finding it's a time of spiritual increase or not, or maybe from the recent past more so, you are very, very connected to the spiritual realm, all right? And this is maybe confirmation of that for some drawn to the reading, but the week is going to highlight that. It's going to remind you of that. There are going to be certain spiritual occurrences that feel very fleeting, all right? Somebody's seeing orbs, in their normal vision, not just, say, on a video or something of the sort. But we have the Four of Wands, the Devil card, and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be dreaming a lot throughout the week. You're going to be pushed to drift away and daydream. What do you want? Okay, that's absolutely is part of your week. What do you want, Taurus? Remember, you not only can speak things into existence very efficiently at this point, but what you imagine, what you actually believe, what you push yourself to further accomplish or accomplish in general. Things are transforming before your eyes, and I want you to remember throughout the week that you will get what you want, okay, as things transform in your favor. But it does feel like in the midst of certain difficulties, stresses, struggles, maybe toxicity in your life, however that's going to look and feel for you, or maybe has been, things are working out more in your favor than you can feel at times. And if we need to push you, meaning spirit needs to push you to take a step back or adjust your perspective, or maybe get a bit closer to that piece of abundance or several pieces in that moment, we'll do so, okay? But don't be afraid to ask for more is also the vibe coming through. It's not only, again, that you can manifest, co-create even, but you can ask your angels in whatever way, shape, or form you'd like to, right? Express it through your emotions, your feelings. Literally think it. You could speak it once again. Ask for more. It's this vibe of you maybe being drawn to this reading, needing more money, and spirit saying, think bigger. Okay, think bigger. This isn't a time to be to be one with small picture thinking. All right, big picture thinking, my friend. But I do feel like there are certain intuitive choices that you're pushed to be one with throughout the week, where spirit's saying the way you're feeling things out is accurate, okay? And this is going to come in handy past this week in larger ways, bigger decisions, choices, all right? Somebody in your midst has horrendous energy, okay? I feel like for somebody, you're living with them, or they live nearby. This could be in a work situation, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is more than one situation, more than one toxic energy. You're going to as well be witnessing throughout the week how spirituality affects other people, okay? And I really feel like this is going to teach you something about your past. Very interesting. What you went through, it feels like it was a difficult period or experience or two, all right? But I also feel like as I struggle a bit, there's a huge focus on what you want to reach for, on your independence, on your individuality, and how all of which is transforming as your life as a whole does. But I also want to say, when you do feel a bit lonely throughout the week, remember how guided and supported you are once again, okay? Remember that you are never actually alone. And please take that in a very positive, comforting light. But it feels like There's a highlighting on romance to be acquired, to be one with moving forward, whether you think that's going to be part of your world or not. New and existing connections to transform and assist you. You're going to find that you desire different types of energies, different types of experiences in situations than you once did. Why? Because you're changing, okay? 1008 and 1009, look up those angel number meanings. This is a very powerful week for you, my friend, where things are changing, like Leo, in your Taurus favor, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your week, and we'll talk again soon.